Hello, everybody. My name is Group 2. This is John Mongol. Tonight we are playing one of our off-week one-shots. I've got an adventure put together for our party. Just real quick, y'all can tell me your names and your characters' names, and we'll start with you, Stu.
Yes, I'm Stu. My character's name is Stain. He is a Shadow Kai, level 2 Twilight Cleric, and level 10 Blade Singer Wizard.
Death.
I go by Death or Adam, whichever y'all want to call me. My character is Ghost. He is a bugbear Echo Knight fighter and fights with savage ferocity.
Pickle, what you got?
You got a Dragonborn Warlock, and he's got a little bit of a secret. We'll get into that later.
George.
Hi, I'm George, or Gur Hero, he, him. I'm playing Quick, a Aarakocra Cleric Ranger. Also he, him. It's going to be fun. He's the most serious character I've built in years.
And I am going to be your DM for this session. We are going to go ahead and start getting into it. Y'all are an adventuring party. Y'all have been together for some period of time, gotten used to having each other around, and you're kind of like in between adventures right now. Y'all been traveling, and let's see. My mouse way over there to the other screen. While y'all are on the road, Stain, go ahead and tell me how you can give me a proper description of your character and tell me how you've been passing the time on the road while y'all travel.
Who? I'm sorry?
Stain. Stu.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sheesh. I'm kind of quiet, so I don't really talk much. I just occasionally walk off and focus more on getting my training in. I don't ever feel real confident in my wizardry skills, so I just kind of really focus on my melee.
So a little bit of roadside shadow boxing.
Yeah. Lots of push-ups. Looking for trees to do pull-ups on.
And can we get a physical description what you look like as you're out there, presumably with your shirt off, glistening, rippling muscles in the sun?
Yeah, I have a pretty wicked farmer's tan because I'm used to always walking out in the sun. I've got short cropped red hair, green eyes, but incredibly pale where my farmer's tan is not. Like you could almost see through me translucently. And when I say tan, it's not real dark. It's like just kind of more muted. Not very big. I'm about 5'7", 5'8", about 175 pounds. Got a little bit of muscle to me, just not super lean, but not real big, not strong man type.
All right. As y'all are making your way, long travels, no particular destination in mind, you do come across a small town, not quite small enough to be a village. Like you can tell they've probably got a mayor and a little bit of infrastructure going on, a little bit of community support. Y'all notice up on the hills on the other side of the town away from the road seems to be a large mansion, but it looks overgrown, abandoned. While y'all are in town, everybody seems to be going on about their day, but there seems to be an air of uneasiness, not necessarily about y'all, just something can't quite pick up on. Ghost, while y'all are in town perusing, go ahead and give me a description of your character and tell me what it is y'all are doing in town as y'all are passing through.
So in regards to what we'd be doing, Ghost would find the nearest watering hole and be drinking as many flagons as he can, trying to kill his liver as best as possible, and reminiscing over past accomplishments and, I guess, war stories with himself or anybody that'll listen. Ghost is a pale white-furred bugbear with beady red eyes that are very skeptical and untrusting of everyone in town. He knows that everyone has a dark side, and they are one bad day from acting on it. Typically dressed in chainmail and his leather long coat lined with black fur from some beast that he'd skinned on the road and stitched into it. Great sword on his back, long sword at his side. He doesn't go anywhere without them within arm's reach, and would most likely be challenging anybody to a contest of beat my liver.
So as you were making a little bit of a scene in the local bar, and everybody's kind of caught on that your group seemed to handle themselves. Maybe one or two of them are a little bit too ready for a fight. You do see somebody come into the bar, well-dressed, older man, introduces himself as the local official, and has laid out a proposition for y'all to find out what's happening at that manor that you saw. See, it's been abandoned for a couple of decades now, and it's been quiet. Until the last couple of months, they've started to see lights on inside at night. Nobody wants to go up there. Used to be the family that ran these parts. And they were cruel, violent, domineering. But then one night, they apparently just killed each other off. And he knows that adventuring parties like yourself don't usually do this sort of thing for free, and they've scraped together a little bit out of the treasury and have offered y'all about 200 gold. Quick, go ahead and give us a description of your character and tell us what you think about this job that you're taking on and this local official that's hiring y'all to do it.
Okay. Well, Quick is a blue jay-like Aarakocra man with some vibrant blues and stuff, but his head is mostly white and black, with like rings of black going around, white down that rises up into like sort of that crown that they have. He wears magical leather armor, wields a magical bow, has a mace on his side. This probably hasn't been used in in a long time. Probably displays his I guess it would be like a necklace of various branches and twigs that he uses as his kind of druidic focus and holy symbol, to nature. Quiver on his back, full of arrows, ready for an adventure. He is looking interested, but as if he has 1,000 questions. The first one is, how long ago did the party or did the family kill each other?
Must be 25 years ago, closing in on 30.
Okay. And you have seen lights. Has it been during the day or only at night?
Only at night. If there were lights on the inside, wouldn't see them from down here during the day anyway. But it's at night that the townsfolk have noticed the activity, and you can understand it's got a few of their backs up.
Is anybody in the bar like talking about it? Like any people? Like any rumoring about it?
There's definitely some people that when the mayor came in and started talking to y'all, like he's not hiding the conversation at all. So a few people are paying attention, and you can kind of see a couple of people around the room nod at different points. It seems like he's giving y'all as much the straight of it as there is. And the townsfolk, they're a little uneasy about it. But they just happen to have an adventuring party land in their bar, so maybe y'all can take care of
it. Ghost would probably ask the question of, has there been a recent increase in brigand activity in the area? A abandoned mansion as such would make a fine base for the crew as such.
No, everything's been peaceful, and honestly, the only thing that we've seen at all is just lights moving throughout the house, as if somebody's up there. But the couple of guards that we haven't seen anybody going back and forth, haven't seen any other activity. But because of what went on up there so long ago, none of us really want to deal with it. But haven't been having any problem like pox on the livestock or missing children or any bandits in the area. Like everything's been peaceful. It's just creepy.
Does anybody see anybody new in town?
Just you.
Someone.
And how long ago had they been seeing these lights?
Last month or two. Not every night at first. It's been the last couple of nights in a row right now. But the first time was almost 2 months ago.
Very well.
So how about it, adventurers?
What is the pay again?
It's only 200 gold. We're not exactly well off in our finances here. Most of everything we do is just community helping each other out. So hell, I think y'all spent more at the bar just in the last 20 minutes than most of us have in the last 6 months.
Is there any major event?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Is there any like major event or like a particular moon or anything like that happening anytime soon in the next month or so?
Not that I know of, but I'm not an astrologist. Death, what did you have?
Ghost, just in an aside to the party, would have said 200 gold pieces for people of the backgrounds that we find here. That's more than they'd make in most likely a year.
Yes, I'm fine with the payments. I am quite low on coin at the moment and could use whatever we get. And it sounds like it's some sort of haunting, which either one of us, and I indicate to, is it Stain?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds interesting just to check out either way.
And I think either one of us would be able to handle a simple haunting.
Ghost's just kind of eyeing the two of you skeptically.
I mean, even Sneaks is very good at handling that sort of thing.
Superstitious ninnies, the lot of you.
So, hearing what sounds like agreeable noises, the mayor thanks y'all very much, says, get the funds together and it'll be waiting on you when you get back. The road out of that side of town heads straight to the manor. So as y'all pick up your things and head that way, you go up the road, which goes up the hill. And as it gets closer to the manor, you can see that it's got kind of like walled grounds. And everything's been overgrown, totally left to ruin over these last few decades. And Sneaks, as y'all get up to the manor, I want to get your impression of this whole thing and a description of your character.
Sneaks is skeptical about the situation as far as hauntings are concerned, and is a little bit worried about other things that might be there. But here, Sneaks is kind of he's kind of like this like Robert Plant style hair. It's kind of like a dirty blonde. Swimmer's body, leather vest, and kind of like khaki like pants, boot, and a staff. I just keep on beating against stuff for no reason. It's just kind of what I do. Can I see anything from this position? Any lights?
As y'all get onto the grounds, it is starting to get later into the evening. Dark is not far off. But all you see is a huge stone house, two giant double doors in the front, ton of stained glass windows, looks like curtains on the other side.
Are there any broken windows or anything like that?
Doesn't appear to be. All the wear and tear that you can see is really from age and weather, rather than anything that's been broken. Like, the kids are too scared to come up here and throw rocks. So,
can I hear anything inside?
With that ridiculous passive, no.
Okay.
If you'd like, you can roll.
Well, it's okay. I trust my passive.
Yeah, you know.
Anyone else got any ideas?
Ghost is...
Go ahead.
Ghost is very... He's expecting a simple answer for this entire tomfoolery. He's probably just going to start walking up to the door.
Yes, Stain's
Bunch of brigands on the other side. He's just great sword on his back. He's drawing it into his hands, walking to the door, and just making his way. Bunch of superstitious ninnies he's mumbling under his breath as he's going forward with his sword.
I'm right behind him. I'm like, I hear you, dude. Like, I'm right here. Like,
Not talking about you, Stain. the other two back there, concerned about ghosts, demons, or, God forbid, some extra-dimensional deity.
I'm very aware to stay directly behind him, by the way. Like, I'm playing it off that I'm not scared, but I'm like making sure I'm directly behind him.
Which is very easy to do given his towering, almost 7-foot size.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I, since I'm Aarakocra, fly up to get like an angle over his shoulder into it when he opens the door?
Yeah.
Like fly back and up.
And Ghost, do you open the door?
Yes. Door is... If its hinges are as rusty as I'm expecting, he might snap the door with how aggressively he's going to throw it open.
As
I'm gonna step aside, kind of out of the general line of fire of the door.
yeah, every D&D party's greatest enemy, the door. As you throw the door open, it is old and in a state of disrepair, however, very well made. Doesn't even do the horror movie squeak. It just opens right up. It is a heavy door, so it kind of bangs off the largest extent. And you guys can see in the chat that I have just dropped you a very well done handmade map. You can see there's a first floor and a second floor. As the door opens onto this first floor, Ghost with Stain kind of peeking around the side and Quick up here and looking down. It's mostly dark in here, but this is a giant open foyer kind of space. This was obviously a very well-to-do house, but it is showing its age. There is an inch of dust on everything. You can see in this big open main room there is a walkway around the sides, and directly in front of you all the way at the other end is this big double staircase. In the center of the room and close to the walls are various small tables and busts and things like that. And there are several mirrors on the walls, kind of spaced throughout. You can see some doors down here, and you imagine that there's more stuff up on the second floor also. But you don't see anybody, and you don't see any lights. But as y'all are getting ready to step inside, the sun is setting on the other side of the hill.
Ghost, in a very happy, delighted tone, smile across his face as the door kind of finishes moving. Knock, knock! Anybody home? And is going to ignite his flame tongue greatsword.
I'm gonna take my staff and swish the back of his hair.
Ghost, your voice echoes a little bit off of marble floors and vaulted ceilings. As you step in and light up your sword, does that flame tongue actually, that produces a certain amount of light, doesn't it?
I believe it does. Give me one moment to actually pop it open. Sort of place, swing lasts.
This is a technique we would have down. I would cast light on the fletchling or the fletchlings of my arrow, and then shoot it into the structure or into the building, or the inside, the interior.
Right on.
Yes, Flame Tongue is 40-foot bright and 40-foot dim.
Light up.
I'd still do my light trick on that arrow.
Yeah, as the whole area lights up orange with the flame from this sword, Ghost, just past you, you see the lit up fletchings of one of Quick's arrows as it slams into the stairs at the other end of the room and kind of glows as an impromptu lantern.
It works for him because it'll remain after we've moved on. The sword travels with me. It works like a mobile lantern, but the fletchings will maintain light in that area.
Yeah, saves money on torches.
Correct. He'll just kind of look back at Stain. Disappointing. Flame Tongue's hungry.
Real sorry about that. And about that time, a bat comes out of my hood and takes off up to the upper stories.
Is this your
Kind of scared to look and see.
familiar?
Yes,
Does it have a name?
rabies.
Love it.
I approve. I thoroughly approve.
Please tell me it's foaming at the mouth.
Of course.
Just a little. Just a little.
Perfect.
All right.
It's
Beautiful.
What is
It's slightly
Rabies doing in
underdeveloped
there?
too. I'm just going to have him investigate the rooms on the second floor, like just to see if we can see like anybody moving, not necessarily going in, but like lights flashing or like anything like that.
Don't see any movement up there. He will, telepathically, I guess, report back to you that there are 4 more doors up here that they appear to be closed or at least pushed to, and there are more mirrors, and these are all good size hanging mirrors. Like if you were standing in front of one, probably be able to see from waist up throughout the house.
Cool. He's going to go and perch on a spot and just hang out like a little camera,
All right.
motion detector, something like that. Yeah.
So the 4 of y'all are still standing in this doorway.
I suggest we. I'll float down behind him, and I suggest we sneak in.
I mean, sure.
Is that necessary? I've alerted the entire house that we're here.
Whether either someone is hiding or something is hiding within.
Ghost is just shaking his head.
Anybody
very
that is
Scooby-Dooish
trying...
vibe.
Go ahead, Pickle.
I'm really getting a Scooby-Dooish vibe here.
I'm getting a Scooby-Doo vibe here. Anybody that is trying to be sneaky, go ahead and give me stealth rolls. Anybody else that is just walking in, y'all go right ahead.
Ghost is just walking in. He is literally carrying a bright light like the sun. Ain't no way he's sneaking that around.
Yeah, Stain gets a 19.
Ghost
Quick
is also
gets
wearing-
a 16 to sneak in.
Ghost is also wearing chainmail, so it's also pointless.
Probably moving off to Ghost's like right flank or something when I move in.
Yeah, I'll go off onto the left, close to A1.
Yep. Quick. With that passive, you are not picking up any movement, anything in here other than your own party that would so much as disturb the dust. As far as you can tell, y'all are alone.
Character boss.
Um,
Yeah, pretty bad.
Stain, as you step off to the left, what you've got in front of you are a set of French doors that are partly open, just a little ways. and kind of peeking through that door, you can see what looks like a dining room.
Lunch.
Can I hear anything? All right. I slowly push the door open.
This one does creak a little bit, but like not enough to echo or anything. It's an old place. It hasn't moved in a while, and it is in fact a dining room. There are places set for about a half a dozen people, and you can see to the back of this room what looks like a door and a little roll down shutter that stops at a bar height. And you can guess that's probably the kitchen back there.
Guys, I think I found the kitchen and dining room. It's got table settings. Are the table settings dusty?
Yeah.
Or they look like new? Okay, so
the table's not set. There does seem to be a piece of furniture with like all the fine china and the cutlery and everything off to the side. But yeah, it's an inch of dust on every surface. You have stupid dark sight.
Yeah.
You can see on the floor, kind of rolled off to one side or one corner, something that looks familiar but usually looks larger. It's a crystal globe of a sort, about the size of a grapefruit. But it looks like it might be a drift globe. And just as you're thinking that, you can see it flicker a couple of times and go out. Everybody that's still in the that first room, what are y'all up to?
Ghost probably would be following in to the dining room with Stain, making the side comment of, well, they could have at least prepared lunch for us if they were receiving us.
I don't think. I'm good. I'm on a fasting schedule right now, and yeah, I think like I got like 3 more days or something. I don't know. Just kind of walk off.
I just dead stare at him and shake my head subtly.
Leaving Stain to the dining room, Ghost is going to investigate C1.
I'm going to pick up that drift globe,
Across
by
the
the
hall.
way.
Okay, go ahead and add that to your inventory. Ghost, as you were getting close to C1 over there, this doesn't have the large French doors. This is just one large single door that is like maybe about a foot open. And as you get close, the whole room lights up, and then it looks like the source of the light moves for a minute and then just stays where it is.
What room was it?
C1. He was going across to the other side.
Yeah, but I meant like, what did it look like? I'm sorry.
Haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ghost is going to eye the movement of the light, look back at the others. Told you something physical was here, not some unexplainable phenomenon. Dramatic entrance. He's going to actually just kick the door in as he says dramatic entrance under his breath.
As the door slams open, and you stand in the doorway with your flame tongue out. You are looking at a study. Bookshelves covering an entire wall, a huge desk over on one side, and the source of the light seems to be another one of those drift globes that has apparently spontaneously turned itself on and risen to its appropriate height, which for anybody but Ghost would be about head height. And it's just sitting, floating, doing its job.
Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Stain! Stain! I found another one! But this one's glowing and floating!
I come running in. Why? What's going on? Wait, what? I couldn't hear you. What?
He just points the flame tongue in the direction of the floating drift globe.
I think it should be all right. But I don't know the command word, so I don't think I could turn it off.
The command words for these things are usually all the same, so we'll say you know how to operate it.
All right, go ahead, and as I grab it, say the command word, and I'll throw that one into my bag too. Like, there you go, buddy. It's all good.
All right, go ahead and add that second one. And as you glance around the room, like you can see, there is another one that seems to have an attachment that it's built onto with a little visor over the top to have created like a desk lamp over on the desk.
Do I see any bugs or anything? Little spiders, moths, worms, anything in here?
You definitely see plenty of cobwebs. Probably could find a spider or a moth if you search one out.
Okay. I definitely am, and I'm going to use speak with animals. Speak with animals.
Okay. There is a moth on one of the bookshelves who was tearing into Chapter 2 of A Farewell to Arms when you interrupted his dinner. And he seems receptive to your... There's not a save or anything for that, is there?
No, they just didn't speak to me.
Yeah.
We understand each other.
He looks up at you receptively.
I say, listen, tell me, what is going on here? Have you seen any other big people like us? And what are they doing if you have?
Never seen anybody like you. I mean, maybe outside, but I don't go outside much.
It's inside you have seen no people.
People? You mean like your friend over there? I thought you meant birds.
No, I mean... humanoids. Like all of us, and I'll gesture towards the party.
You gesture at yourself, a bluebird, Ghost, a bugbear, Sneaks, a dragonborn, and Stain, who looks more or less passably human.
Yes, anyone that looks like us.
No?
Has like 2 arms and legs, 2 legs. Maybe 1 arm and 2 legs.
Nah, I haven't seen anybody like y'all before.
Maybe they use a wheelchair. Okay. Thank you, Moss.
How long have you been here?
My
How
whole
long
life.
have you been here? Oh, his whole life.
Next question is, how long does a
How
moth
long
live?
is your life? Yes.
I was going to say, so not very long, maybe a couple days.
Yeah.
Have you seen nothing around? You seen anything?
I mean, there's the spider in the corner over there, but he usually leaves us alone as long as we don't, go messing around with his web.
This is a great conversation, guys. I
I
mean,
love it.
I'm sorry, I just
What do you
realized
do
that
for
was answering
fun?
your questions. You don't have speak with animals. I assume Quick is translating back and forth. Sorry about that.
Sure.
I'm not actually paying attention. I haven't realized that he can't actually talk to me. I just saw him talking, and I'm just trying to get answers. It's completely oblivious.
Have you seen any kind of spirits around here? Things you cannot understand. You're a moth. Your brain is very tiny.
Rude. He turns his back on you and goes back to eating his book.
Come on, moth. Have you seen spirits here? Do you know what a spirit is?
You can check the next shelf up. I think he's got Wuthering Heights up there.
That is a fate worse than death. I am done with you, moth. And I toss the book away.
Goes
And
fluttering.
I go
after
over
it.
to the spider. I say, Spider, have you seen any humans or spirits in this house? I'll like ping, like pulling on a guitar chord, ping his or strum his web. Spider, I'm talking to you.
Humans?
Humanoids.
Human
People that
noids.
look like any of us.
Never seen anything like you before.
Oof. I cannot wait until I can master Awaken. I'll give you some intelligence. Tell me, have you seen spirits?
What's spirit?
A ghost, a ghoul, a creature you can see through almost.
I mean, you can see through some of them when I'm done with them.
Very well. Go about your day, Spider. May you get your moth.
Yeah, they usually stay away from my corner.
And then I'll address the party. The Spider knew nothing either. If you'll give me some time, I will do a ritual to try to help us.
Yeah, can I do detect magic as a ritual?
Yeah, that's what I'd planned as well.
While he was talking to the spider.
While he's going back and forth between animals, we'll say you got detect magic up.
Oh, good. You have done it. Head of the game, as always.
Wouldn't say head. Probably on par.
You can see that the drift globes are definitely magical, but you already knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And there doesn't appear to be anything else magical in sight. Read me the detection abilities for detect magic. Is that one of those where you can see through a material?
See a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you can learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Right on. With that, I will say that there you are getting multiple pings, but they seem to be coming from either in the bookshelf or behind the bookshelf.
I would like to investigate the bookshelf. Guys, I'm getting somewhere around the bookshelf.
As soon as I'm actually not going to make you roll for that, because as soon as you kind of point at the bookshelf, say there's something behind there, and Quick turns his head, his passive's going to pick up that book right there. And he's going to point at a book.
I'm going to take and flip down my goggles. Or put on my goggles. And I want to examine the book and see if me check the aura of the book and see what all has touched that recently.
Does not look like it has been touched, but it does look like it's not actually a book. And sorry, I feel like the way I described that, by the way, above the table disclaimer, I'm not feeling well. I was sneezing rainbows earlier today, so I'm just a little bit off. And the way I described that, I didn't want to take any agency away from Quick. What I should have said was, Quick, you notice that there is a book that is not a book, that does not belong there, and you think there might be a secret passage.
Okay.
Can I
It's
check
still
it for
okay, dude.
traps?
I'm like pointing completely the opposite direction of the book. Oh, yeah, it's over there.
I'd like to check for traps.
Checking for traps.
Checking for traps.
Good call. Go ahead and roll that. Anybody want to help him or also roll for it?
I will help him.
26. I have advantage on it already.
Oh, then never mind.
Does not look like it is trapped. What it is you can pull it and it will angle out, and there is a mechanism that will unlock a swinging door.
Here, do the thing.
It opens up, and you can see a smaller, not quite study area, but almost a hidden safe kind of deal. With Stain's detect magic still up, there do seem to be a couple of magic items sitting on an absolutely ridiculous pile of gold in an open chest. The chest is sitting there against the wall with the lid lifted up, and it is full of all sorts of currency and some papers. And there also seems to be a rod or a wand and a ring that are giving off the glow for Stain.
Hang on, let me investigate that. This is too convenient.
Agreed. Can I help? Oh, you said you already get advantage, right?
Yeah, I already get advantage.
Okay.
19.
It's a chest filled with money and a wand and a ring. Money and jewels. There's like I said, all sorts of rocks. As a matter of fact, with the 19, some of the papers you notice seem to be like promissory notes and deposit notes. This is apparently the where they kept the valuables. There's also a couple of paintings off to one side, and just some other random odds and ends in here. But that chest definitely sticks out.
All right, this looks like more than our whole bounty. Let's just pocket this and get the hell out of Dodge.
I mean, if it's this easy, why don't we just keep going?
When I see looking
If they
through
are
it,
going to keep going, this is too much to carry around.
looking
That dude's like huge.
looking over the top of it, are there any earrings and or clear jewels?
Yeah, there's a little bit of jewelry kind of mixed in there with some of the other stones and stuff, and you can see some that are clear, possibly diamonds or other stones.
I don't want to take the diamonds. I want to take some of the quartz, and a couple earrings.
You are free to do so.
Do I see any iron in this room? Like any nails?
Not that haven't been driven into something. The work on the bookshelves is very good craftsmanship. Most of everything is very well hidden, very well driven, still very sturdy. You'd have to start destroying stuff to pull any nails out.
Is there any hammers?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just gonna pocket the jewels and a couple of earrings just for components.
Very good. And again, Stain, you did see the wand and the ring glowing.
Sweet. I can't identify those. But I will grab them, put them in my bag.
Right on. If you want to make an attempt, you can give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, this will be fun. Let's see what I can do.
Did the Blade Singer not take Arcana?
I did not. I don't think you understand what kind of blade cigar I designed.
Are there any visual markings on them? Like
16.
runes?
There definitely are. And I'll say, Sneaks, if you have proficiency in Arcana, then you can either also roll or let him roll with advantage, either one.
I'll assist.
All right.
I'll point them out.
16 for your first roll. Go ahead and roll again.
Oh no, that was what was it? It was 14 and then 16.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, then I'll roll. That's cool with you.
Yeah, go for it.
Just like holding him in my hands.
Yeah. Nope. You get it.
Okay.
Like seem bigger.
With a 16, you're pretty sure that you've seen variations of these items before. One of them is a wand of a war mage, and the other one seems to be a ring of invisibility.
Gotcha. Does anybody want one of these?
Because this is a one-shot, we're skipping some attunement time. If it's a magic item you can use, you can just use it.
Yes, I want the ring.
I toss it over quick.
Did Wanda Battle Mage?
Wand of
War
War
Mage.
Mage. If you take it and attune to it real quick, you'll figure out as a +2 Wand of War Mage.
Would you like that? Sneaks.
Yeah, I'll take that. And if nobody else
Okay.
wants it,
Yeah, toss it over to Sneaks.
Right on. Sneaks, as you catch the wand out of the air, you damn near drop it again, as you can hear from the second floor a door slamming and what sounds like screaming.
Finally, something to sink my sword into. And with that, Ghost is turning on his heels and like for the stairs.
I'm gonna take one of my bolts out, and I'm gonna drag it up my forearm, just about to where my elbow, inside my elbow is, and I'm gonna do the crimson right on my crossbow, turn it into a magical weapon, and then I'm gonna follow suit, taking up the rear.
All right, quick, Stain.
I wait for a moment, going invisible, and then I casually follow, just hovering, or just, a light flap of my wings.
Stain, it looked like you tried to say something, but nothing's coming through audio-wise.
Sorry. My dog was barking, so I muted. And then I'm right behind Ghost, or whoever is leading. And does Raby see anything from upstairs? He's hanging out, just keeping an eye open.
Yes. So, when the door nearest him, C2, the room directly above y'all, slammed shut, it had started to drift just a little bit open and then slammed shut. Full force, almost come off the hinges. As y'all all make your way to the bottom of the stairs, you can now clearly hear an argument going on between a man and a woman. He is threatening her, and she is screaming, I'll show everybody what you are. You can't do this. You can't. And you can hear them stomping towards the stairs. Rabies does not see anybody until they pass the mirrors. And in the mirrors, they can see people walking, a man and a woman. Both seem to be young-ish, middle-aged, probably in their 30s. He looks a little bit older than she is. As they get to the top of the stairs, y'all are listening to this argument full force, but y'all aren't seeing anything, and it sounds like tumbling down the stairs. And then across the way, there is a mirror on the wall, and you can see a woman trying to get away from this man who is coming after her. And he picks her up and slams her against the mirror from the other side, like you are seeing the reflection of something that once happened. Quick, this is when your perception, you see the back of her head and her hair pressed against it as she's still screaming, but he's beginning to choke her. In the mirror, the reflection doesn't show any of y'all, and it shows the house all lit up and in almost brand new, like spotless, clean, in its heyday kind of thing. Almost like y'all are looking into a past event, until eventually he chokes the life out of her, and you see the back of her head slide down, and you can clearly see his face. Middle-aged man, hard features, angular cheekbones and jawline. And as he bends down, on the stairs are two children, a boy and a girl. The last thing y'all hear is the woman saying again, "I'll show them exactly what you are," before a short series of thuds.
Guys, this seems like a family dispute. I think we should get into space to just work that out. I whistle and bring rabies back. I'm like, I just... Sneaks, I think you're right.
Yeah, I'll second that motion, Sneaks. I think you're right. Quick, this is more of your thing. I can't put my sword through that. I'm not much help in this regard. Maybe we'll just leave you to deal with this one.
You look around and don't actually see Quick.
Quick?
I am right here.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, right. Right. God damn it. Fucking fancy bird stressed us out like that.
Oh, God. Taking too many shots to the head.
Everybody go ahead and give me a perception roll.
I was also going to ask, can I roll any kind of check to know about what kind of spirit or event this was? If it was arcane or something in origin?
Yeah, if you've got religion or arcana, I'll take either one.
I don't have proficiency with either.
Okay, do you have anything else that you think might help?
Nope.
Okay, I will still let you pick either one of those.
Okay. Yeah, religion. No.
Sorry, what am I rolling again? Perception?
Yep.
So I got a 5 on religion.
$16.
Ghost, can I get a
got a
perception
20.
check?
I got a 23.
Yep, got yours. Just waiting on Ghosts.
I got a 20 for my perception check.
Okay.
I got 21. It should be in the tabletop thing.
Huh. I'll see where you
The
rolled
log
it, but
for the
yeah,
campaign.
I see where you rolled it, but it just came up with a question mark and dots. Okay. Cool. 20, 21, 23, and a 16. Who got the 16?
Sneaks.
Yep.
Yeah, Sneaks.
Okay. Sneaks, your head is on a swivel, but you're not seeing anything. With the 20 and the 21, the two of y'all start seeing other figures passing through various mirrors around y'all. Not paying attention to the mirrors, nothing violent, just walking past. Seems to be a older version of the man who presumably just killed his wife. And you see the kids as they seem to get older and taller. The boy turning into an absolute mountain of a man. The girl growing up to be very beautiful, and the two of them here and there kissing or arguing, or snapshots of life in a house. Quick, with your 23, you notice more lights coming on, both in What you already know is the dining room and the other room downstairs that y'all have not checked yet.
I'm sorry, what do I know?
Lights coming on in B1
Oh.
and D1.
All right, I'll say, you should go to the dining room. And I'll point, and I'll say, it's over there. There are lights. And I'll quietly hover over.
I like the idea of the invisible bird saying, over there.
Yeah.
Glad to know I wasn't the only one that thought that.
I just start walking in a random direction towards A1. I know I didn't see him, but I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so A1 is the kitchen. Poke your head in there. There are lights on. It's another drift globe, but it seems to be flickering, and every time it flickers, it kind of falters in the air. The kitchen is in absolute disrepair. Looks like it got emptied out forever ago, and there is no movement in there.
This was at the dining room, guys. I start walking towards D1.
Once you get to D1, this seems to be a parlor area. And again, there are mirrors on the walls, and also a family portrait above a fireplace. And you can catch reflections in the windows here as well. You can see the boy and the girl that grew up to be the man and the woman as they are holding smaller children, presumably of their own. And you see two boys and a girl in like glimpses and snapshots of their life as they spend time in this area. You can see the girl is mostly uninterested in what the boys are doing. The boys are invariably picking on each other in some way. The older one seems frail. You catch a glimpse of him walking with crutches, using them to trip his little brother with. And you can see the parents arguing with each other, yelling at the children, intermixed with more congenial moments where they are seemingly being pleasant with each other. But you can see there's definitely some toxicity in this house as the way they treat each other.
Gee, can't imagine why. I'm walking out of that room. Weird, not the dining room. Moving across to the next.
I'm gonna walk over to the mirror.
Which
that
one?
we just saw that when we saw that whole thing going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out, lady of the house. We're here to help. Help you. I saw what happened in the mirror, and if you're willing to tell us what we're up against here and trying to get rid of this darkness out of this house, I will make sure I spread your word of what happened to you.
Do you have proficiency in religion?
I gotta say it. I have advantage on religion, but not proficient.
Your advantage is in a very specific use case, isn't it?
My advantages?
Mm-hmm.
Arcane, athletics, history, investigation, nature, perception,
Hold on.
religion, survival. The
Advantage to recall
proficiency.
information about fae, fiends, or undead. And I think that goes for... Yeah, all of your advantages are to recall information about fae, fiends, or undead as part of your Hunter's Bane. Tell you what, give me a persuasion check.
Sure you don't want me to lead? I have a -3.
You can absolutely help or try.
No, I mean, I'm level 12. I know I'm not the talker.
Are you gonna try to help me?
No.
That's
I am
17.
the opposite of
Said
help
17?
in conversation.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell whether you are hearing it again or just remembering having heard it a moment ago. But in your mind, her voice kind of rings again. I'll show them what you are. And that's all you get out of that. Stain said you were heading to the dining room.
Yes. Hopefully.
Uh,
I'm 0 for 2 so far.
in the dining room, the light seems to be coming from another drift globe that you didn't notice earlier, that apparently is trapped under the table. As it went to lift up, it's just kind of like stuck there under one corner. But that's providing enough light that in the mirrors you can see the family, again, snapshots through time, little glimpses here and there. And give me a perception check.
20.
Beautiful. It occurs to you that in the mirrors, as you are looking back at, let's call it happier times, that a tray of food passes by at one point, just floats through the air. The only reflections that you are seeing are those of the family. There were servants here. There were people, working and doing stuff, but you're not seeing them. All you're seeing is the family. Quick, are you still floating invisible in the main open area?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my eyes out for like on the whole area, kind of like Stain's familiar was doing.
In D2 on that map, the room on the right closest to the front of the house, you start hearing what sounds like muffled arguments between a couple of men. And then you start getting some loud thudding. Let me go ahead and get another perception check from everybody.
$21.
As this grows louder, it starts getting everybody's attention. It almost sounds like two people in a brawl up there on the second floor.
I come running out, dude. This place is starting to freak me out. And I'm a wizard. So that's weird too.
I feel I may have overestimated the physicality of this situation.
Turns out it was not the old dude that ran the water slide.
No, it was not. It was not.
No, yeah, it was not.
I just think we didn't come up with a complicated enough plan.
That's exactly what it was.
I'm going to start working my way upstairs just to go look in D2.
Ghost is going to let Stain have that one and take a look at B2.
Okay. Quick, you're
How
just...
far away are they from me if I'm hovering in the middle?
If you are hovering in the middle, so if you are looking at that map and you figure each square is 30 by 30, I would say that you are probably 20 to 30 feet from the door of D1.
Okay. And they're going to B1 and B2?
No. B2 and D2.
B2 and D2. Okay, damn, I can't cover them both. Okay, y'all keep going. I'll think of something.
Yeah, so Stain, as you are heading up to D2, actually just real quick, Sneaks, what are you doing? You were at the mirror at the bottom of the stairs.
Noticing that they're going upstairs, I'm gonna follow suit. I'm gonna stay back, just so I can kind of clear the room as he opens the door. Just keep an eye, be ready.
Gotcha.
In case something pops out.
Stain, as you get to the door of D2 and open it, you can see this bedroom has 2 beds in it and what appears to be a slightly damaged wheelchair next to one of them. And in the mirrors, you can see the 2 brothers now grown, and the younger one is anger. He's just like rage incarnate, screaming and striking at his brother, whose body and frailty have led him to the point of being stuck in a wheelchair. And you can see him throw his brother out onto the ground. Quicks, what was that last perception check? I don't know why I'm getting question marks on those.
For who?
You.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Ah! Okay. So as you were watching the younger brother, who's after years of the 2 of them just going after each other, is finally sick of it, and all the anger issues that come out with that, has thrown his brother out of the wheelchair and is taking the butt of a rifle and just smashing at his older brother's legs over and over and over again. Throws the rifle off to the side of the room, pulls out a handgun, holds it down, and starts firing. And then freezes in motion. And slowly, jerkily, as he is looking towards the doorway, puts one through his head. Let me get a perception check.
This was their sister that shot?
Nope, it's the 2 brothers.
I'm sorry. Who shot the shotgun then?
Two brothers. The younger one has just killed the older one,
Okay. Okay.
beating him with the butt of a rifle, and then shooting him with a revolver. And then stops and apparently kills himself as he falls. Stain, you can see the mother standing in the doorway with her hand out in a motion that looks like she was casting a spell. Did I ask you for a perception check?
Yeah, I got a 12. Well, I rolled when you asked for his, so.
I got a 21.
Once you see the mother standing there in the doorway, and you're a wizard, you know what spell casting looks like. After the sun drops, she drops whatever spell, and then Ghost, you went to B2.
Yes.
As you get close to the door swings wide open. Stain, you can see the mother turning around at this point, and something is going on the railing across the way from her, but it's a little bit too far off for you to see. Ghost, as this door in front of you, as you were walking up to it, swings open, apparently of its own accord, you can hear the thudding and grunting of what sounds like two men in a fist fight right there in front of you by the door. And as you glance around, kind of having figured out at this point, like the mirrors are the windows, you can see the father, who has turned into an absolute mountain of a man, seems to be choking another man with a chain. As the younger man is fighting him, he takes him, does a little bit of a hip throw, and gets the other man over the railing and hangs him, pulling that chain tighter and tighter. It's at this time that you hear a girl screaming, and you can see the daughter come into frame with a knife in each hand, and just spider monkeys on top of the dad, stabbing over and over and over again.
Ghost is gonna look to Stain and Sneaks and kind of just call out to Quick as well. What happened to this family? The animalistic rage from the father and this daughter. I've never in my days seen something as savage. And that's coming from me.
I'd almost say there was something else here, man. And like, there's got to be. It's what's bringing all this stuff back. The lights have got to be the drift globes activating that they're seeing, and it just started a month ago.
You realize
making all this
about this time that you've lost sight of the mother. Towards the top of the stairs, near the corner of A2, you can hear screaming. Ghost, you can see the daughter in the closest mirror still, as she starts jerking in her movement, and you see blood start pouring from ears, from her nose, as she is trying to get towards the top of the stairs, and she's saying something. Probably something along the lines of, "You fucking bitch. I will kill every last one of you." And then around her appears a red mist as from every pore of her body the blood is yanked out at one time. And what's left of her form drops out of view.
I just imagine all of us going, "Oh!"
Quick.
Do I smell this? Is there any like smell?
No.
Okay.
Quick. You can see on one side of the stairs in a mirror the back of the mother, who now stops and turns to look across at C2, where the father, the grandfather, has now stepped out. Old, but every bit of that hardness still in his face. And you can hear him say, "After everything, you animals couldn't keep it together long enough to get this done," and reaches out a hand. Everybody can see this now, not just in the mirrors. As a ball forms at about the top of the stairs and slowly expands before just exploding. Wood shards everywhere, stone pushed back but still holding as the stairs themselves crumble out and have blown away. And you can see, after the smoke clears, the hole underneath the stairs that leads to a tunnel. Above the tunnel is a sign that says "Family Resting." This appears to be the entrance to the catacombs. And with that, we're going to take a 5-minute break because I've been holding for like 20 minutes now, and I got to go. Catch y'all back 5-10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Awesome. Just had to get there. Okay, we are
Look at
back.
Jesse.
So far, our adventurers have been hired to investigate an abandoned mansion house where, a long time ago, the family all killed each other. And they've now been able to watch all of these gruesome scenes play out through the mirrors, almost like windows into the past. As the brothers kill each other, the parents killing people as well, and finally the grandfather lets off a single spell which has destroyed that giant double staircase and revealed a passageway beneath it that seems to lead to the family catacombs. As the dust settles, all of the mirrors have gone dim, and you can only see yourselves in them now. What would you like to do?
All right, so it's just stairs, though. Like, it's like someone repaired all that.
The stairs are now gone. They have been destroyed. Imagine at the top of the stairs, somebody took a dynamite bundle and just let it sit there.
Uh-huh.
They're fucking gone. there are no stairs. So,
Gotcha.
like the ones that are upstairs, y'all are probably going to have to climb or jump down.
Huh. Okay.
And I
Ghost goes in.
Go ahead.
Before we go, can we look? Can I look around and see if I can find any incense?
You haven't noticed any around the house. Death, what did you want?
Ghost is simply going to scale the banister of the second level and just throw himself over, pretty much just supporting himself with his left arm, lift his lower body up and over, and just not superhero land, but just balls of his feet land and cushion himself if he can.
You can give me an athletics check for that if you like. And also, Stain, since you were asking about the stairs, I will also point out that it looks like the rubble has that same layer of dust on it that everything else has. That it looks like these stairs were already destroyed before y'all got here.
And yet we got up them. How crazy.
That's some hocus pocus witchcraft shit.
I'm gonna fly over and cast light on my fletching again and shoot it into the passage down into the crypts or catacombs.
Right on. What is the top range of your arrow? It's like 60 foot, 120?
It's 600 is the max range.
Oh. It gets far enough that you can't see it.
Okay, good enough to know. And then I'll go invisible again.
Y'all sweet quick, just pop up, shoot an arrow, disappear.
The tunnel seems very deep.
We used the blessing of the Raven Queen and just teleport down.
Easy enough. Also goes with that 13. That's fine. There's plenty of rubble to help you on your way down, and you can still make a pretty cool looking landing that last few feet.
Nice.
I'm clapping.
Ghost just bows in your direction, very, like, full eloquent, like, yes, I did that.
I want to skip across to whatever rubble's left that's sticking up.
Yeah, easy enough to do. Standing here at the entrance to the catacombs, Stain, with your 300 feet from your Twilight Blessings, you can just make out the arrow that Quick shot, laying on the ground, emitting out some light. Looks like a pretty long hallway. Does look like it angles down some, like this goes subterranean.
Do like that long whistle in the movies. All right, no time like the present. Start walking in.
Ghost with his nice magic torch is going to follow suit.
It's always the present. And I float behind them.
That is an existential fucking crisis I didn't need, George. Okay. As y'all proceed to head into the catacombs, you can definitely tell a change in the air. Everything is getting cooler, a little musty. With the light from the flame tongue, you can see that this long tunnel has as much moss as it does dust. There's not an oppressive mugginess to it, but there's a dampness to the air. As y'all continue in, you get to a few hundred feet and can see Quick's arrow still lit up, laying on the ground. And ahead of you, the tunnel seems to curve and go back the other way, still at a decline.
I'm going to go ahead and let Rabies take off in front of me. He's got blind sight for 30 feet. So he'll be out in front just kind of scouting to give us a heads up.
Solid. You've got 300 feet of dark sight. Quick has an incredible passive perception, but no dark sight. So
He doesn't?
no.
That's the unfortunate thing of Aarakocra, is they do not have dark sight.
Then I'm going to use my Eye of Nights, and now you do.
300 feet of it, too.
Noise.
So,
Does everybody else have? Yeah, everybody else got it.
I think Sneaks also needs dark sight.
Yeah, I need it. I don't
And he
have
has it as well. All right.
Yeah. Does Eye of Nights apply to the entire party, or is it specific individuals?
I get 2.
2. Okay. I have dark sight, however, it's limited. It's normal, so it's limited to the 60 feet. But with you giving it to them and you having it yourself, for the sake of just keeping ourselves a little hidden, because now Ghost is a little more hesitant, he's going to extinguish and sheath the beacon of light.
Right on.
But he will voice that he's relying on you guys for the advance notice. He's limited to that 60 feet.
How far
All right, the
forward
sign's
do you
going to
send
be
Rabies?
as far forward as I can still talk to him. I think it's at 100 feet.
100 feet.
If I'm familiar. Yeah,
And y'all,
just in case anything moves off, because he's got blind sight, so he can see anything.
and y'all are continuing to move forward as well?
Yeah, like we're just staying like 100 feet back, like a dump truck says.
Yep. As y'all continue down this tunnel, you can clearly see Rabies, and there seems to be something coming up at the edge of y'all's dark vision at that 300 feet, and as Rabies gets there, he will communicate back to you that the tunnel seems to have opened up into a larger area. But he hasn't picked up on any movement yet. So as y'all get down to that area, anybody with a good sense of survival might be able to guess that y'all are now back under the house itself. And if y'all continue on that far, this opens up into a large area that probably goes for maybe about 100 feet, and it's got these little alcoves off to the side, looking as a classic kind of catacomb.
Is my arrow in here?
No, you already picked up
it's
your
back.
arrow.
Oh, okay.
The tunnel went a couple 100 feet this way and then did a hairpin and came back that same couple 100 feet.
Okay. Yeah, it's still lit up, so I'll just toss it down in here, like the center. So we have some light.
I'm actually like looking back up the ramp, and I'm like, do you think that guy killed him because he was tired of pushing him up this ramp in that wheelchair?
The ghost kind of just looks at you. Turns to the other two.
Wait, what? He's getting old.
Just like, we'll look at you, look at the other two. He's always asking the right questions. Why can't you two come up with that?
Because that's just a poor reason to kill someone.
Not in our books.
Obviously.
That's a long friggin' way to be pushed in a wheelchair.
Rabies is back in my cloak, by the way.
Okay. Before you bring Rabies back, let me get a perception check from him.
Yeah, I don't think he sees anything.
Let me get a perception check from Quick.
I rolled a 14.
No, sir, you rolled a 2. You got a 14, but you rolled a 2.
Yeah, like...
Is it a sound?
Sneaks with your 17.
Thank God for advantage.
If it inquires hearing, then he gets advantage, but otherwise it was a 1.
Go ahead and give him advantage then.
Sweet. 5.
Sneaks. With... Goddamn. With your 17, and apparently the only one looking out for danger at the moment, as Rabies comes back to Stain to beg for some Scooby snacks or something, and Quick is playing with his arrow. You hear heavy breathing. It sounds scared. And then all of you see the ghostly image of the oldest brother, the invalid, as he comes running out of one of the alcoves. It looks like he's running at first because he's at standing height. But because y'all do have that ridiculous dark vision going on, you can see that he's actually floating as his legs are hanging in tatters underneath him. And he is obviously trying to escape something. As he immediately runs up, seeing the 4 of you standing there. Behind him, coming out of that alcove, you can see the other brother. A look of just gleeful rage in his face as he aims a pistol at the ghost of his brother.
Can I use a bonus action to summon an echo beside the small child and...
There are no small
have
children.
it.
Everybody is grown up.
Right, yes. Beside the eldest brother. And he's going to stand there with shield and sunblade drawn. It can't interrupt any attacks unless I use a specific thing, but I want it placed beside the eldest brother. He just appears there. As long as they are within... Oh, wait. Is it the 30 or is it 15? Nope, it's 15. I might not actually be able to get him that close.
Well, he's running towards y'all, and his eyes are wide. He is obviously in terror and fear for a life he no longer has.
Can I reach out and cast protection from evil and good on him?
On the ghost?
Yeah.
And now the question begins. As soon as you said what spell you're going to cast, I saw the confusion on your face. And that's a paradox, I think.
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me...
In essence, ghosts are considered...
Yeah, they're undead. This is a willing creature.
Yes, but I think it's the issue of ghosts are more often than not considered undead, which are evil, I believe, in essence, in the understanding of that spell, if I remember correctly.
It's one willing creature you touch. So...
Which I'm not sure if you can touch a ghost.
Oh, you can fight a ghost.
Here's here's what we're gonna do. Here's how this is gonna play out. Yes, you can cast protection from evil and good on the ghost of the oldest brother. As he comes close enough for you to touch him to cast that spell on him, he says, "Help me. Help me." And reaches out to touch you as well. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Well, I don't think I made it, but I rolled one.
You did not make it. You are now possessed. And everybody roll initiative.
I don't know if we finished the covering of that. Was my echo summoned at the 15 feet?
I will say yes. You did have time to summon your echo as the ghost came running up begging for help.
Okay.
I'm going to use Vigilant Blessing to give myself advantage on the roll.
All right. I've got Ghost with a 7, Sneaks with a 22, Quick with a 24. Stain, what did you get?
24. I'm sorry, 22.
Again, nice. All right. At the top of the round, Quick, at the beginning of your turn, the younger brother, still a good 40 feet away, is almost doubled over laughing as you see 3 dogs stepping up beside him. It is your turn.
Well, I'm possessed, right?
Oh, yeah, you are. Uh,
Shenanigans.
let's see.
No, I thought there were going to be a death, but I didn't know it was going to be teammate on teammate.
Well, surely someone else has protection from evil and good, right? We have wizards. And
Fighter, I don't have spells. I am a martial character with a radiant weapon.
Everybody has just watched this ghost just meld into your Aarakocra friend, who is
Friend
now...
seems like a strong word.
Suit yourself, companion, who reaches out a hand and casts Sacred Flame at, well, his brother. So let's get dex save.
Ghost would save a friend, but if that's the way you want to play it quick, I guess you can fend for yourself in your current situation.
The brother with the guns easily steps aside as the Sacred Flame pops kind of on the wall next to him. Come now. Let's not do this foolishness, brother. Come back so I can beat you more.
This is a really weird relationship these guys have.
Sneaks and Stain. Who's got the higher dex score?
I've got a +4 for 18.
Yeah, he's got it.
Real inspirational relationship these siblings have.
I can't wait to scry my brother.
All right, Stain, what you got?
I'm going to go ahead and use my action to channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary. So I just kind of open my cloak and my holy symbol just starts to pour out smoke and makes dim light for 30 feet around me. And I'm going to then hold my action until the brother gets to us. And I'll hit him with my rapier.
At a certain level, the Twilight Sanctuary goes as far as to give everybody like a +2 to AC or something. Are you at that level yet?
Right now, it just grants everybody 1d6 +2 temporary hit points at the start of their turn. Or ends its turn, sorry.
Copy that.
And I can choose to end one effect causing Charmed or Frightened. Those are my two options. And I could do either one at the end of someone's turn.
Okay. Anything else for this turn?
Nope. I think that's going to be my... Yeah, I'm just going to be, like, ready. Like, I just started everything, and I'm like, okay. Now I'm gone. That's my turn.
Sneaks, what you got?
Would I have worked out he's possessed yet?
Yeah. It looked like a pretty obvious thing.
I'm gonna cast command on the the boy that's in Quick.
I don't think you can target a creature that is possessing another creature.
You cannot. I'm not going to make you like waste any spell slots or anything. As you go to start to reach out, like you can't find the target to cast that spell.
Oh, damn it. Okay. There goes my idea. It wouldn't be as... No, that wouldn't be a magic either. Possession is... Dang it. I'm gonna go eat and cast it. Eldritch Blast down the hallway.
Right
Why
on.
not?
You trying to hit the younger brother or one of them dogs next to
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. The 15 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
You're...
At this level, you've got what, 3 Eldritch Blasts coming?
Yeah.
It would be... Yeah.
How many dogs are they? Dogs or like spiritual dogs or?
So while being possessed, you are still, you still retain your awareness and everything. 24 does hit, but you feel a little bit like you're in the back seat, so it's hard to tell. But
I was talking for notes.
I would say these are definitely not regular dogs. But the 3 dogs and the brother with the guns do look much more substantial than the ghost that is now inhabiting you. That is a total of 14 damage.
And also, I would like to use that feature with Eldritch.
Oh yeah, you got some push and pull, don't you? What directions can you move him, and which directions are you moving him?
I'm going to push him away in a straight line for 10 feet. Just to kind of keep it back.
Yeah, as he takes those 2 blasts to the chest, and you can see his feet skidding across the floor, you actually push him back into the alcove where it's a little bit harder to see him now. Anything else for your turn?
I'm going to pull up my that wand as a reaction, and then yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, Wand of the War Mage.
And it says I don't have to use it to attack as long as I'm holding it. Disregards that. That's 2.
Yep, so that 15 would have only been a 17, so it still would have missed. Do me a favor, remember the +2 on your attack rolls after that.
Well, it should be built in. Yeah, it's definitely built in.
Okay, yeah. As long as he equipped it and attuned to it. Did you do both of those?
Yeah, he's good.
Awesome.
Sorry, Pickle. I shouldn't have spoke for you.
No,
Hey, you're good, man.
So there's an interesting question. Not sure the possessed. If we act on your turn or the ghost turn. I'm going to say we're acting on your turn, and we're going to skip the ghost turn. From the alcove, the younger brother that just took 2 to the chest, you can hear him saying something, Anybody know Undercommon or Undercommon?
I wanted to say I do. No. Thought I took it, but I did not.
Whether you understand it or not, the intention is pretty clear. When he barks a short, simple phrase, and the 3 dogs take off running for y'all. See their movement speed.
Dogs, or undead ghost dogs?
Unknown otherworldly dogs.
Yep. So as they close the gap with their speed of 50 damn feet,
Jesus.
anybody that wants to make an Arcana or I guess a Nature check.
Do they bypass my echo entirely? The echo was 15 feet in front of us.
One of them definitely heads towards your echo. The other 2 would go past.
Can I use my reaction to make an opportunity attack with my echo?
Absolutely.
Okay. $19 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
For damage sake, are these dogs... Or do you want an Arcana check first? Because the Sunblade deals an extra D8 to anything undead.
They are not undead.
Cool. Radiant of 12.
Yeah, you take a chunk out of one as the 2 go past. The one that stopped in front of him, though, said he is 15 feet in front of you.
Yes.
Right on. And you were kind of like on the second line of the group. Because everybody else had 300 foot, right?
Yes. I think I was just behind Stain in kind of marching order.
Right on.
When going through the cavern.
Stain and Quick, you 2 were in the front of the group, feel safe to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the front because I was sticking up with rabies.
Awesome. So the 2 of you and Ghost, your Echo, need deck saves.
Uses your bonus roll. Okay, Dex.
Stain had a readied action, right? If something charged?
I did. Actually, I did not.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could attack them. Well, actually, yeah, I did. Yes, I do have an extra action, so I could ready an action to attack. Because I only took the action.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say.
You said you were holding an action to...
Because I had my rapier out, and it says it's up to hit me, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nat 20, total 23 for the Echo.
Awesome.
17 for me.
Awesome.
Any chance I have advantage for being invisible?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
22
These
dex
things are
save.
true sight.
Said 20-something for your deck save, Stain?
22.
Cool. The...
Oh, I'm not invisible, right. The sacred flame. Sorry.
Yep, because you attacked. Quick, Stain, and the Echo are all going to take 12 fire damage as the one that stopped at the Echo unhinges its jaw. It drops halfway down its chest, and an absolute furnace comes out of the cavern of this hellhound's throat. And
The Echo pops out of existence.
hits y'all with a 15-foot cone of flame.
Wow.
The other two have come up to the side of the group, where there will be Quick and just blanked on a name. Quick and Sneaks.
Six.
And both of y'all are going to take some bite attacks. Well, maybe not. We'll see. So let's see. Quick, I believe a 22 hits.
Yep.
You're going to take 5 piercing and 9 fire damage.
That's wonderful. Keep it coming, boss.
And Sneaks.
Yep.
Looks like he misses you with a 10.
This is contrast from last one with the crits. But yeah. Okay.
Right.
Pack tactics hurt.
Ghost, it is your turn. You've got 2 dogs just on the other side of your friends trying to bite at them, and another dog that just blew your echo away.
Sorry to interrupt again. Does taking damage by any chance cause me to make a save when possessed?
I don't think so, but I will check for you.
Okay, I'm just looking for outs here.
Absolutely. Honestly, like, I think you had like some killer saves. I didn't expect you to be the one to get it. Loses control of the body, does control.
Oh, my charisma is the worst. I literally rolled 4.
Doesn't get anything. Possession lasts until the body drops to 0. The ghost ends it as a bonus action, or the ghost is turned or forced out by an effect like Dispel Evil and Good. So there are ways to end it, just not for you.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, the echo getting popped like that with a fucking cone of flame, not surprising in the slightest. Was not prepared for hellhounds. Oh, neither of these options are really good. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's going to drawing his great sword. Use his bonus action to ignite it. And hopefully these things only have resistance to fire damage and not just immunity. I guess we'll find out. And we're going to swing from where I am. At the one that plucked at Sneaks. Because as a bugbear, I get a 10-foot reach.
All right, go ahead and take a swing. Or however many swings you want to, I guess.
We're just going to take the 3 for now, just to see how this pans out. So, 21 on the first.
Hits.
12 on the second.
Miss.
And 15 on the third.
Just hits. So that's damage
So
for 2
2.
of them.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 10. So 25 slashing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 fire.
Okay, and those were total damages?
Yes, both strikes.
Copy that.
I rolled them separately for the fact of they were varying damages, and hellhounds, I can't remember if they're resistant or immune to fire.
So you took a chunk out of this thing. It was pretty instantly bloody. But you see that the flame, when you landed those 2 hits, the flame just... do you ever light a sock on fire? You ever seen all the fuzzies just kind of like go up? That's what it looks like. It just rolls over his body, and the fire did not seem to do any damage to him. The sword did. The sword did a lot of damage. He's got a couple of chunks. He's not a happy puppy.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Action surge is short rest. We'll save that. These things seem like they're going to chunk. As long as I can keep that up. Bonus action. He's going to kind of give a nod to Sneaks. Finish that one off. Shouldn't take too long. And he's going to turn his attention to the other one. It would just trying to think 5, 10. I can hit the other one that's on quick from the other side from where I am. So no, I don't need to move. So yes, that's the end of my turn.
Copy that. Do. Stain, does a 20 hit?
Shield. That gives me 22.
Okay. From the darkness of that alcove, y'all hear 2 loud cracks as the younger brother fires his gun. Stain hitting you on the second one with a 24.
All right.
For 12 piercing and 18 poison damage.
Okay.
And at the
that hurt.
At the top of the round, quick, give me a perception check as you are fighting for control of your senses.
Um, 27.
You could swear you just heard laughter from somewhere farther into this room. A girl's laughter or a young woman's. As the ghost controlling you pulls out your bow and arrow and shoots the one that...
Inside, I'm like, give me back my body. I'm better with it than you are. I have a 4 charisma, y'all. I am blunt.
Oh,
But go. Yeah, I mean, Ghost does whatever he wants.
Shut up! Shut up! You're distracting me! As he nat ones the attack. That was beautiful and awful, and I love it. Stain.
You're terrible.
all right. I'm gonna use my bonus action and cast Blights on him. I should have done last time. And I'm gonna take my rapier and hit the dog that's right next to me.
There's one on the other side of Quick from you, and there is one about 10 feet in front of you. So which way do you want to step? The one 10 feet in front of you was the fire breath, and then there's one on the other side of Quick.
One on the other side of Quick.
Copy that.
16 hit? 17 hit?
Yep.
That's going to be 10 damage. Uh, 23 to hit.
Hits.
And that's going to be 11 damage.
Yeah, as you are going at it with your rapier, you stick straight through him a couple of times. Like, it hurt. Yeah, you can see, like, he did not enjoy the experience.
Good, he wasn't supposed to. Then I'm going to heal 1d6 plus 2 in my turn, so I'll get 5 hit points back.
Sounds good.
Because everybody else gets 5 for ending their turn in that light, because I had it on from the beginning.
Yeah, everybody gets 10 hit points. Load them up.
I just want to note that I lost concentration with that bite on the protection from evil and good on the ghost.
Okay.
That
I
was
was wondering
5
what those
temp
con
hits.
saves were.
I've
Everybody got their temp HP?
How much is it?
5.
That's temp, right?
Okay.
Yes, temp.
Yes.
And then Sneaks, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on the one closest to me. That's intelligence 17.
This ought to be fucking hilarious.
That dog.
How much
What'd he get?
damage?
8 damage, and he's got a negative 1d4 on his next save until the end of my next turn.
Copy that.
That's my turn.
Was that on the younger brother?
No, it was on the dog closest to him,
Oh, okay.
who was looking like last leg. But it is now the Hellhound's turn. The one that did the fire breath goes ahead and steps up to Stain. Now that he's within 5 feet, they're all within 5 feet of each other. They're all getting advantage as one tries to bite Stain, one tries to bite Quick, and one tries to bite Sneaks.
And Ghost is just hiding in the back lines.
The one on Stain absolutely misses. Quick, does a 16 hit?
No, I'm 17.
Copied that. And Sneaks. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Alright, you're going to take 5 piercing and 9 fire damage as this thing on its last fucking leg takes a chomp out of your leg. And you can feel the burning as the teeth sink in. Ghost.
How much fire damage?
I'll say it was 8, 9.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. I just realized that I had this, or remembered I had this. I have a reaction called Dampen Elements, so I can draw some of that fire away. Like I imagine it as like just dampening that fire. Maybe
Is that
causing it to mist, like literally dampening it with mist around it.
Okay, so that's not just like giving a resistance. That's actually like.
No, it gives the target resistance.
Okay. So that'll be 5 piercing, 4 fire. Good on that, Pickle?
Already had resistance to those things.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Then drop it down to 2.
Drop it like it's hot.
Sounds good to me.
No, it's drop it like it's cool because you cooled the effect.
Like it.
Ghost, it's your turn.
Me? Okay. We are going to bonus action summon a echo behind the one that is ripping into Stain. And as it's essentially shadows coalescing into this physical form, Ghost is going to stand there as this shadow form of him coalesces behind the Hellhound and swings this flaming tongue greatsword out. And I'm going to attack my 3 times, but from the echo.
Right on. Can the echo benefit from advantage? Or benefit from flanking?
I believe it can, in all sense and purpose. It is considered a creature that manifests.
Okay. DM rules,
where I
he's
choose.
got flanking.
Yeah, because it has 1 hit point. It's a creature, or it's material enough. Like a spiritual weapon or guardians or whatever doesn't have any hit points. They're not solid enough to take up the space and cause any real effect in the battlefield.
Love it. Take those 3 hits with advantage.
Nice. I wasn't sure if you were going to let me get away with that. That was the intention, but I was going to leave that entirely up to you.
Yeah, it is up to you, ultimately.
Okay, so 23 on the first.
Hits.
And now I'm going to set this to properly roll with advantage. There we go. 22 on the second.
Hits.
And 21 on the third.
All 3 hit. Roll me up some damage. Don't bother with the fire.
Okay. So we're dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 15. 40 slashing.
Okay,
Jeez.
let's separate that out by hits.
So let me take a look at the log. It's going to be... Where did that go?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to look at it as well. There we go. So it'd be 7 and 5 is 12 for the first strike.
Okay.
8 and 5 is 13 for the second strike.
All right. That one is dead. So that last however much you can put on the next one.
Which it gets the same reach, so we're going to slap the one that's on quick.
Yep.
For 15 slashing.
Perfect. And it is now also bloodied. As you've just absolutely meleeed the one in front of Stain, and with that third hit, taken a solid swipe at the one next to Quick. You can hear it yelp and a little belch of flame as it... anything else for your turn?
Bonus action summon, action do that. I am going to move the echo. So it was behind up there. We're going to move it to the left. So it's vertically in line with the other two, as well as down a square. I'm wanting to put it in reach of the other one in front of Sneaks.
Easy enough.
So it's going to have to be, I believe, beside, it's essentially one spot above the one that's attacking Quick.
Yep, I got you.
I am going to stay where I'm at. Oh, no. No, he's going to move into a flanking position to the left of the one attacking Quick for that flanking addition.
I got you. Easy enough to do.
Okay. And we're going to... Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Quick, from within your body, from behind your eyes, you can see an arm stick out of the alcove where the younger brother was, holding a gun and taking a couple of shots. 14 is going to miss on Stain. And you can hear the brother holler out, "I'll just kill that body too." And take a shot at Quick. 13 misses, I believe. So, he is ineffectual. It is now Quick's turn, and the ghost controlling your body, having realized that he has never been very good with archery, as it were, takes your magical longbow. Quick question, Quick. How did you get this longbow? Is it important to you?
Yeah. I'm not sure how I got it, but it's definitely super important to me.
Right on. Well, he's going to use it to try and bludgeon one of these dogs.
Oh, that's great. I love this. Great. He has advantage at least, right?
You know what? He does, because he's got flanking with the echo.
Yeah.
And just barely hits with a 15. Thank God for the advantage. The other one was a nat 1 again. These brothers are useless, I swear. But he did deal 5 damage to one of the dogs. So it's better than what he's been doing. And if y'all will give me 30 seconds, I got to go let a dog in. It's whining.
2 dogs still alive and the younger brother.
I am so sorry about that.
I hate to do this to myself, but I have 2 attacks.
Why not? No shit. So the mechanics of beating something with a stick are a little bit easier for him to grasp as he is controlling your body, and he manages to crit the second hit on this fucking dog, swinging your longbow.
Wow.
And this dog is looking absolutely fucking close to death. Stain, it is your
That was my
turn.
longbow.
Fancy quarterstaff.
Super fancy.
All right, I'm going to put my rapier away. Cast Shadow Blade. And I'm going to hit that dog.
Hit me.
$25 to hit.
Hits.
Nine damage.
Dead. The one in front of Sneaks is still got a little bit of bite left in him.
Cool. I'm going to then cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
On him for 23.
Hits.
Is it? Are you attacking the one on me with Ray of Frost?
That one's already dead.
Oh, okay.
For 18 damage.
Also dead.
Sweet. Then I just start walking towards the younger brother, or that he was shooting from.
Okay. You got
And
30 foot. He's about 20
Thanks.
foot away from you, but you can see him clearly in that alcove with your dark vision.
sweet. And everybody gets 5 temporary hit points again. From their ending my turn. Or their turns.
Twilight Sanctuary moves with you, doesn't it?
It's on me.
And you just moved 30 feet away from your group.
Yeah. But they all ended their turn in there.
Is it end of their turn, not end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just rolling once, so I don't roll after each person's turn.
Yeah, for sure. What I did when I was playing a Twilight Cleric is we rolled it once at the beginning and just used that number over and over again.
Okay. Well, I've rolled 5 twice, so we'll just do 5 over and over again.
That works for me if it works for y'all. Sneaks. You are no longer being hounded. Your one buddy standing next to you is currently possessed by a ghost, and your other buddy has started walking towards the other brother.
Am I within 60 feet of the little brother?
Yes.
Okay.
From where you are, though, he does have a little bit of cover.
Doesn't much matter. Mind Sliver on the little brother.
Beautiful, love it. Intelligence 17, I believe you said.
Correct.
With a 0 modifier, he still got 20.
And added it? Okay.
Yep.
That's all That's all I can do because my hands are full. I'm just gonna chill.
Ghost, what do you got?
What's the difference? What is the distance I'd have to cover to come face to face with it?
The younger brother, 50 foot.
And I can do that. Because I have a 10-foot reach, so I only have to actually take 45. I'm going to send the Echo. It's 30 feet towards him. Bonus action, use half of my movement to swap places with it. The Echo is now where I was, and I am where it was. And I'm going to use my other 15 to get within 10 feet of it, 10 feet of the brother, and swing like a madman.
Come on, madman.
All right. 21.
Hits.
Earth. 13. And so 13 slashing and 6 fire. Second swing is a 12.
That's a miss.
Third swing. Booyah, baby! Nat 20.
We love to see it. I like the idea of doing full damage plus a roll. So if you would like to, you can do that.
Okay. So we're going to take...
So full damage is 24, right? 6 times 4, plus your strength mod.
Yes, so 29, and then I will roll 4d6. Which actually I did already, so I'll just use those same rolls. Before you brought up doing full. If I go back to the log, it should be, I think, 12, because it added my modifier to that roll. 4, 1, 2, 5. Yeah, so 12 and the 29 is 41. Total between slashing and fire.
Yeah,
Do you need them separate?
No.
Okay.
You absolutely rip into these with him as he saw the Echo move, but he got a little bit confused when it poofed and all of a sudden seemed a lot more substantial than it did a second ago. He was trying to pull his gun up and you just meleeed into him. And you can see it's searing into him. It's fucking hurting. And he is just about to crumple to his knees. Anything else?
Yes. Yes, there is. Because he doesn't like what he saw in the mirrors. And I feel like this just fits the way that I built Ghost. I'm going to action surge and go all again with my 3. And as he rips and tears with those first 3 strikes, his eyes go from their beady red and almost seem empowered and a deeper crimson red of rage and hatred. You don't beat on someone when they're down. Let me show you how that feels. 26.
26 hits. Go ahead and roll me up the damage for that one. How you want to do this?
For 17 total. So he, like, those first 3 strikes bring his sword into an overhead arc. And it's just, let me show you how it feels. And he will, in that downward arc, spin the hand and blade and draw it through the spectral ghost-like body of this man and just plunge it down through him.
In your rage, you put all the force into it and cleave him clean in fucking half. As the body parts fall, they seem to almost instantly age into deterioration. And the body on the ground in front of you looks like it's probably been there for a decade or two. As Quick feels his throat open up and scream, "No!" Still got 2 attacks, but you don't have any movement and you don't have any enemies within range of you. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is.
Let's see what we've got to work with here.
I feel like I've done something that I shouldn't have. I feel like the big brother's about to turn into something a little more powerful and proceed to rip us apart. My bad.
Oh.
I mean,
I
if
think
you really wanted to, we could bring up like Spirit Guardians at like level 5.
I'm looking through your spell list right now. I
Oh, God.
didn't want to blow like your big spell slots. I was looking at a 4th level spell.
Whatever, he's mad now. I understand his story purposes. Do what you want, homie. I am going to say, you're wasting my potential.
Yeah. Wait a second.
While he's angry.
You say that to him?
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, you're wasting my potential while he's screaming.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Quick. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Probably, hoe.
Like a gardening hoe?
Or a spade. Yeah.
Okay.
Life Cleric, what did you expect?
Oh, Nature Cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah. For flavor purposes, I absolutely love George's character. Like, I really do. Ghost does an 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. A shovel appears out of nowhere and smacks you in the face for 12 force damage.
What level did you cast it at?
3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, I did
Just marking
upcast
it
it
off.
by 1 level because we're going with the angry part.
That's fair. I'm just making sure I mark it off.
Oh, when I cast it, I had actually hit the cast button, so I've
Oh, okay. No worries.
yep.
I've just been spaded.
And
Like all over your face.
also quick.
I don't remember seeing the poker table.
Isn't your fly speed higher than your walk speed?
Yeah, it's 50.
Okay. So the whole spiritual weapon was a bonus action. Quick takes off mid-air straight to you and hits you with the longbow.
I think you missaid quarterstaff.
No, I didn't. But it rolled a 10 for that attack. So he misses with that. But he is in your face now, holding the longbow like a baseball bat and got a floating shovel over here on this other side.
Well, about time you finally got involved.
Stain, it's your turn.
Oh.
And I would like you to give me either an Arcana or Religion check.
Uh-huh. 7. Both. Doesn't matter.
You feel like there's a way to get this ghost out of your buddy, but you just can't remember for shit what it might be. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm an awful, awful wizard.
Cleric,
That's why I learned to fight.
actually.
Both. That's why I do so many push-ups and learn to fight with a sword. But I'm going to cast sleep on him.
Bet.
So yeah, I'm going to cast sleep on Quick.
At what level?
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to upcast that.
How low does it scale?
I will actually give you this above table. He is sitting on 66 HP right now. Not counting whatever the temp is.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, let me poke him a little bit. I might actually just knock him unconscious because Ghost wouldn't go lethal, but
Yeah, just,
that's also more over the table
hold your
talk.
sleep. Just hold his sleep until after Ghost goes.
Because I can knock those hit points down for you. I'll make it easy for you. Won't even have to upcast it. Just give me a turn. Albeit, quick goes before Stain, and this ghost has access to the spell list. They could just completely undo everything I do.
Yeah, I'm going to actually... Like, just give me a turn. I'm just like, okay. So then I run up and I hit him twice.
Oh god, okay, yeah, no, can't go lethal. Can't go lethal.
Non-lethally.
Wait, non-lethally with a blade made of necrotic shadow magic.
Yeah, you don't quite have that option. I do, because I can hit with the flat of the blade.
It's called
That's
a
fine.
pommel.
I still have. I'm not even bloodied. I mean, one attack is.
It is.
No, I
psychic
come at you
damage.
with 3, though.
It's
I
It
can't
is
go
pommel.
lethal.
It is psychic damage, not necrotic.
That too.
Okay.
So yeah, I hit him. It shouldn't kill him.
Oh god, he crits!
Oh my
Watch. This is where I pull another crit out of my pants. Oh god.
15 damage.
For a Shadow Blade that crit, that's
I didn't crit.
double what your last one did. You didn't? Oh, I thought you did. I thought you
No,
said
no,
it hits. Okay, no, yeah, you said it hits. I normally take that as a crit, especially with how much you were chuckling.
Oh, oh, he said it hits.
Oh, I didn't catch that. That's my bad.
Yeah, no, fine. But yeah, so 15 was that damage. All you guys are screaming, I'm like, all right, fine, I'll back off. I won't do it anymore. Just step back. And I just kind of like start walking away. And I actually get out of range so that he can't, or I actually take him off my ally. Like, he's no longer an ally while he's possessed. So he can't heal or get his 10 pit points from me.
What
Right
about
on.
the dark vision? Does that go away?
That shit lasts for a while.
Oh,
It's got an hour, yeah.
As you go to
No.
step away, you said out of melee range.
Yeah.
So 17 hit.
Yeah. I
Oh.
saw that coming.
I have Blade Song on, so right now my AC is 21.
Okay. Yeah, after you hit him, he takes like a wild swing with that longbow, but misses you.
I don't even like notice it. I'm still walking away. Just
Sneaks.
Yeah,
Your turn.
I am Arcana. Proficient. Just saying.
Are you?
Yeah, if you want to try and
Bring
figure
some
out a way to
knowledge.
help your buddy, go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
Bing.
First one's a 19. The second one is a 23.
Yeah, with your knowledge of the undead giving you that advantage, you've seen clerics do a turn undead before, and know that that would probably be the most effective way to deal with a possession like this.
Well, protection against or protection from evil and good is the quickest way. It
I relay this to the.
oh no, that just gives you advantage if you're already possessed. Wait,
Yeah, dispel evil and good would be the
yeah, that
other
would
way.
get rid of it. Yeah.
I relay this information. And I look to my patriot. Dude, please jump out. I really don't want to hurt my friend. Or kill you. Because I don't know what happens when you die twice. Okay?
1,000 times. 1,000 times over the years, he's killed me over and over again. Just so I could sit here and watch you kill him? I don't think so.
I mean, you think he'd like that? I mean,
And if it comes back, we can kill him again for you. I mean, we can do this all day. I'm just saying.
are you upset that you didn't do it?
Sneaks, what else you got?
Alright, bud. Cast Mind Sliver.
Intelligence save, right?
Yeah, 17. Now, is this the ghost stats, right? Or is it going to be his stats?
His stats.
Yeah, you can't see the ghost. You can't target him. It's all me. Yeah, that's a big time fail.
Okay. -4 on your -D4 on your next save.
How much damage?
Doop, 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 doop.
11.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
And my turn.
Ghost.
Ghost. I am unmuted. Cool. Okay. Manifest. That second wind. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm doing okay in that regard. So yeah. Bonus action. Manifest is going to appear behind. Not Sneaks, but
Quick.
and not Stain. Sorry, what?
Quick.
Quick. Yes, I was like, we have such simple names, and I couldn't remember Quick. So yeah, I'm going to manifest an echo. So the old one essentially just dissipates, and a new one pops up behind. And we are going to essentially just bounce back and forth as I'm going to burn and unleash Arcana. No, unleash Incarnation. Sorry. Giving myself a 4th attack that comes from the Echo. And with advantage, yes, as I'm flanking off of myself.
I'm getting a little robot-y from you. Is that just me?
Just you so far.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's not the first time he's had audio trouble with me. Last night, he couldn't hear me at all while we were trying to figure out one of my other characters. But yes, I get advantage off of flanking with my Echo.
Yep.
Okay, 4 attacks at advantage coming at Quick. I am going to strike non-lethally. I don't want to kill him, but I want to put him down so that I'm not having to deal with that anymore. Okay, first one. We're going to get 25 to hit.
Hits.
For 11 slashing and 6 fire. Number 2. 17.
Like, the fire cannot be, with 17 hits, fire cannot be non-lethal, right?
I had that thought, and I was like, this could be interesting.
What does it take for you to turn the flame off? Is it a bonus action to turn it off as well as on?
Yes. And I've already used the bonus action to summon the Echo behind Quick.
Okay.
So 12 slashing, 4 fire on the second strike. How rough are they looking?
That third hit's probably gonna do it.
Concern is the fire damage.
Can we flavor it to a part of the body that's non-lethal, or usually non-lethal exposure?
Well, no, just any damage.
Or just
That
punch
fire.
you. No, that probably won't work.
It's up to
Is
DM,
it-
but some DMs is allowed to dictate what is lethal or not, no matter
Yeah, so
what the source is. So.
here's the thing. I know you're attempting to do non-lethal. Yeah, the fire damage is gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a dick about it and put him on death saves, y'all still have healing magic available. So he's not gonna die from this either way. And as soon
Hey, yeah,
as-
that was my concern. Is I wasn't sure if anyone else had any healing magic. I was hopeful that someone did, but I
Believe
wasn't
so?
100% sure.
A little bit.
Okay, so we can actually like bring you back and save your ass. Okay, then yeah. I want this ghost to say hello, so yeah, we're gonna swing again with a flame tongue. And I forgot to slap advantage on that, and thank God I to have advantage. 23 to hit.
It's
So this is attack 3, doing 11 slash, and woof, 8 fire.
as your friend drops in front of you, crawling out from the unconscious body, you can see the older brother. And now's the first time, like, getting a good look at him. You can see the bullet wounds where part of his face is missing from where he was killed. And as he comes up, you still have one hit available.
Yeah.
Quick, roll a perception check for me.
They're unconscious on the ground.
I know.
Neat team.
You and Stain both hear a woman's voice as Ghost is getting ready to take this last hit, sounding absolutely disgusted as she says, "Fucking idiots." Ghost. You gonna hit that ghost?
Are you hitting yourself?
No, he's not. He's instead going to look the elder son in the eyes. I have no reason to strike you down, but you saw what I did to your brother, and I won't hesitate to do it to you. Try and do anything, and I won't hesitate, but we can have a civil conversation. Your brother wouldn't let us. I would like to have that with you.
I am going to kill each and every one of you.
Like father, like son, I suppose.
Oh.
That probably strikes a nerve. You know nothing. Anything else on
We've
your turn?
seen. Just in a side glance to Stain. Sorry if this turns out poorly. And he's going to step back. Nah. Okay. Ghost is there. Friend is there. I'm going to send the Echo 30 feet in a direction just straight away from the eldest son.
Doesn't even notice. You're the one that's been talking. You're the one that has his attention.
Nice. I used the bonus action to summon him, so I can't do that. Yeah. Actually, no. Slight retcon. I actually want the Echo to step around the ghost and be within 5 feet of me, and I want to see how that would work. So yeah, I'd like to actually position it within feet of me, just on to the side of the ghost, and I'm going to end my turn there.
Quick, it looks like you have already succeeded a death save. Is that correct?
Yeah, I figured one had to happen while they were talking.
Okay,
It's up to you, of course. I was just rolling.
I'll say you're probably stable. There was a big effort not to kill you. The
With fire and
the fire damage hurt,
Psyche.
but you are not on fire.
do
So
I still have the -4 on that save, actually?
Oh, Mind Sliver! Oh, Mind Sliver!
It's still a success.
okay, yeah. With that success, we're going to go ahead and say that you are in fact stabilized. So you are just at 0 and unconscious, and your hoe has disappeared. Stain.
What? I'm sorry.
It was
There is
quite beautiful, a hoe.
ghost that is sitting up out of your buddy, and has been talking to Ghost. What do you got?
I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
On quick?
Actually, I'm going to do it a little bit higher than that.
Actually, George, let me get your professional opinion on something. Temporary hit points on a creature that is at 0. That bring them to consciousness?
I don't think I don't think there's anything in the book about that, but I would not know.
No? Okay.
No.
How much was that healing word for?
Uh, 12.
12 hit points. You come back to consciousness in full control of your own faculties, but that ghost is sitting up out of your chest right now as you are prone on the ground. Stain, anything else on your turn?
The fuck. You're a shade.
Oh, no,
You're
that'd be my
shitty
turn.
ghost. And I'm gonna roll away from him. Stand up.
Not actually your turn right now.
Oh, okay. We're still on the turns. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Sneaks, what you got?
I'm gonna walk over and says, "Don't take this personally. If you're not gonna give up the ghost, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna hit him with 3 Eldritch Blasts, right to the face. But first, I'm gonna make my hand like a gun.
Finger
First
guns
one's
him?
29, second one's 27, and the third one is 16.
They all hit.
First damage 6. Second damage is
Fucking nice. Oh,
15. And 6.
yeah, as you just finger guns the Eldritch Blast through him, you can see it tearing away parts of what's left of his ethereal flesh, instantly bloodied. Anything else?
No, that's it. I thought that was ironic.
Dude, you
Just
just
can't
finger
blast
blasted that ghost.
As
I need to beat it.
as parts of his ethereal form are torn away, I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
But what?
Oh,
Ooh.
What saving throw?
wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Oh shit.
22.
19.
5.
I think I know what this is, and I'm coin flipping Indomitable right now.
Ghost, didn't you get, a 14?
Yeah.
You're safe.
Okay.
Stain, you got a 5?
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I'm
Good.
with the Eldritch Blast. I want to push him back 10 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does it still work? Oh, damn. I had to try.
After that Eldritch Blast, as it's torn away bits and pieces of what's left of his form, he moves forward at your group, and his face just contorts into this horrifying visage. And most of y'all are able to shake off the heebie-jeebies. However, Stain is going to be frightened of him for 1 minute, as instantly... think Ash at the end of Evil Dead 2, gray streaks and all, as you age 30 years.
Jesus.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was.
Is this a spell or an ability?
It's an ability, I
ability.
believe.
Yeah. And let's see, you pushed him 15 feet, so he is able to fly through and past your group another 25 feet. Anybody that wants it can take a opportunity attack.
Fuck, I should have left my echo here. Oh, nat 20. I'm also going to use my slasher feat. He loses 10 feet of movement.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah, but let me get the damage from the one Ghost just did, because a fucking crit might take him out.
And slashing damage to creature usually won't until. So until the start of my next turn, it has disadvantage on all attack rolls, and it loses 10 feet of speed. And now I need to roll damage. So going off of what we've been working with before, it's 29 plus my rolls here.
At which point that absolutely does kill him. As he goes to fly through your group and past you, you just angle that fucking sword up and through him, and he dissipates into mist. As we are now out of initiative, and the young woman's voice that y'all have been hearing comes with a slow clap and a soft chuckle. Oh, those fucking idiots. Of course. Of course. The other side, walking out of another alcove, seems to be the daughter. We are at 10:30. If y'all are up for it, I would like to do this next encounter. But I know that it is getting late. I don't know who's got to work early in the morning and everything. So would we like to grab drinks and keep going for one more, or call it there?
I don't have to go to work for another 12 hours, so I'm good to go.
I do have to get up early.
And that's all right.
So is that a vote for calling it?
I think that is.
Yeah, I think we have to be unanimous here.
Right on. George, I am so sorry. I just yanked that whole fight from you, man.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I am. Oh, the ghost. I was just yelling at it the whole time. You're an idiot. Oh. At least use an aura of vitality and keep yourself standing. You won't fly, you idiot.
I did absolutely love being able to use your +2 longbow as a fucking stick.
Yeah, I was so worried that was going to break.
Fancy quarterstaff.
If you want to take an opportunity attack, and I was like, I'm laying on the ground and have this bow in my hands to go out. No, I don't have a chance to attack with it again.
I am having a lot of fun with ghosts. The fact that I can whip this greatsword around and have now cleaved not one but 2 ghosts just in half.
Yeah, well, the one you chopped in half, the other you just straight up dusted.
Yep. Thanos ain't got shit on Ghost. I'm having so much fun. This is great. I made Ghost for this game, and then I joined George's game for Saturdays and made an Echo Knight for that, because I was like, they're not something I've played, and I've never actually full on, for long campaign played a fighter, so I was like, you know what? Why not? To hell with it. I'm very excited for what's to come with that Echo Knight, given what I've just done here.
Are fucking brutal. Okay.
Yeah, Echo Knights are a lot of fucking fun. I think it's funny, the one Echo Knight that I was in any sort of a long-form campaign with was also a bugbear.
I've been on a bugbear binge, and George can attest this. He's experienced, this is number 4.
Jeez. All right, well, thank you guys. Thank everybody for playing. Thank everybody that might end up watching this on Twitch, YouTube, wherever you happen to find us. There's buttons all over the place. Thumbs up, ring the bell, follow, subscribe, do all the stuff. We will be coming back to finish off the House of Generations next week, I believe. Is that what we all agreed on?
Yes.
The 17th, yes.
Awesome. It is a little bit up in the air what we are, or when we will be back with Denizens. We had people traveling plans, somebody to Japan, somebody to Texas. So hopefully next week I will have an update on that. And in the meantime, thank y'all again for playing. I'll see y'all next week.
Later. Thanks for running. That was great.
That was
Thanks
fun.
for running.
Not a problem at all. Night, everybody. And...
Good night.